All right, it's recording.
I walked into the Eagle, and someone called me sis. I said, I'm not a sis, I'm a sissy. You misremember. I said, I'm actually transvest, but before I got to time, the place erupted into my first gender. Pronoun bar fight. They said I was a rock star, just the last one of it queer. I said my gender isn't fluid, but that's how I left my fear. They thought I was just posing on a publicity stunt until I did a line off Scarlett's $100,000 gun. She paid $100,000 for a single women's fun. A very pricey pussy paid for by the government. Then I said, fuck you, euphemism, cis but fuck my cis grid, or hypocritical, political correctness ain't legit. I mean it, fuck you, euphemism. I say what I wanna say. I don't know LGBTQ or K. Cause they say that I'm my cis queers. Kinksters make a choice. They're wrong, but yet we choose which gag to take away our voice. I identify as a grain of salt, Peter Pan anarchist, or a poly rubber puppy, switchbacks like our masochist. So I said, fuck you, euphemism. Your words are neophyte. I'm a single, not a plural person, so call me per for the night. You're wrong if you hate me, just cause I'm a wordsmith and Western. I make this terminology from a George lesson.
Right off topic radio. Did was it me or was the volume going like this and high and low? And
No, it wasn't. I didn't hear that.
I did on my end. It was weird. Like right before the chorus, it started getting like lower, right? And then the chorus would pick up and it would go higher, and then it would start to it was like a wave of like low high. It was weird. I don't know. Good
I heard
song
none of
though.
that.
I liked it.
Yeah,
It's very no. It was very no effects ish.
definitely.
I mean, like I was never a big no effects fan, to be honest. Like, I mean, I didn't not like them. You know, I did own, their albums, whatever. But it was a very rare like play. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just don't like that fast. Where the drummer hits like everything he can at one time. You know what I mean?
The style, I don't know. I like
Yeah,
it.
it's like a ska grunge-ish kind of thing, right?
No,
What
um,
punk?
yeah, it's punk. They do have ska type songs, but that's different.
Well, I know they have ska type songs, but I mean, well, weren't they a ska band first, and then they kind of went punk ska?
No,
There are so
They were-
many genres of music, um, and I'm going to disagree with you. So there you go, because it could be subjective.
there's no ska stuff at all until like '97.
I didn't find them till like '98.
Yeah,
So, it's new to me. you know.
now their first couple albums was just like hardcore punk, and they're awful.
Oh God, yeah.
They're
Yeah,
even they admit he's like we couldn't sing or play. So
yeah. It was really like I said, I didn't listen to many of them, but the one album I did like was like from like '98. So, I mean, I even remember like the front of the CD um, cover. It's like burned in my memory. I don't know why. Wasn't the No Effects in like neon green?
and that's all you remember from the cover.
Dude, it was fucking 20 goddamn years ago. Give me a break.
It's burned into my brain. Anyway, here's a loose description based on one logo instead of the album cover.
Well, there was a lot going on. I mean, their album covers were busy. You know what I mean?
Here's the one that came out. You're saying is busy. Let's take a look at this.
It's probably black with no effects.
It's literally Neapolitan ice cream.
Okay,
A lot
that
going on
that's
here.
not
A lot of moving
then
parts.
that's not it then. I've never seen that one before. So maybe I was wrong on the date.
The one that came out after that was this one.
No. Must have been an older one.
This
I've never seen that one before. Love the cover though.
the Klein came out. You're probably thinking of the most popular album they have.
Probably. More than likely. Because that's the one I would listen to most. Yeah, there it is. No.
Yeah,
No. Down. The blue. That blue. Yeah. That.
it's not an album.
It's not?
No.
Oh, no, that's not it. It small. It looked like it. God damn it! Am I getting Marilyn Manson's fucking album cover mixed up in my head? I am.
What?
If you go to Marilyn Manson's cover where it was like a claymation cover.
Portraits of American Family.
Thank you, that one. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
getting that one and a NoFX cover smushed into my head. Never mind.
Yeah.
It's not burned into my memory. I have no memory.
Yeah. Your memory is burned. That's a,
I have no idea why. Anyways,
who can tell, really?
huh?
Who can tell why our memories are gone?
I know it's just yeah. I mean, my dad had a motto. Jesus Christ, which bottle do I kill first? They're both almost half empty. Why?
Tuesday. This was Wednesday. So
My goodness. Anyways, what was I gonna say? My dad had a motto. He said, "Better living through chemistry." and when and then I find out that he's literally a meth cook. I was like, wow, that saying carries so much more weight now.
you think you'd like No Effects because they talk about that stuff a lot.
What's that?
Drug use.
Well, this was a bit like a step. This is many steps above drug use. I mean, yeah. Anyway,
They had a live tour video I just watched finally. It was the thing you were just looking at. I said it wasn't an album. That was like their tour. And they go to Singapore, I think it is, and they find out once he finds out that drug possession is you get death for that in Singapore. Once he finds that out, he makes it his mission there to go get drugs.
was
Get
it?
drugs in Singapore.
Oh, I thought that was the Philippines.
Pretty sure they were in Singapore.
Well, I mean, because I know the Philippines, the president of the Philippines literally said we need to murder all drug addicts. And people are like, yeah, great idea. And they're like, they're just mass killing people. Smoke weed, chop head off. They're out of their fucking minds. You know what it is? They chose to live on an island. I wouldn't want to live on an island. Would you?
No.
It's like you know, in 2021, it's so easy to fucking move. Like people in the Marshall Islands, it really sucks that you chose to live on you know, what the fuck are they called? What Peel called an island that wasn't an island in season 2. Or no, in season 1 at the end of 30,000 feet. What? Nightmare. Nightmare 30.
Okay. Take a pause. Take a pause. Smoke a little.
Okay, the Marshall Islands are like 4 feet above the Pacific Ocean's water level, right? And they're coral reefs, so obviously they stop being built. Anyway, point being is if the global climate whatever goes 1.5 above average from now, right? The water level will rise 4 feet, and the Marshall Islands will disappear.
Good.
Well, this girl from the Marshall Islands goes to the UN, and dude, she recites this 15-minute long poem that was about the the most hardest thing I've ever had to sit through because it was so cringe. Because she started every single like line of the poem, right, with her 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 son's name, and her son's name. She said it so fast. I think he has 8 names, and I couldn't say it, and it was she said it so many times. It was so annoying, but and then they lied and they said that they had like 110 countries backing them on this 1.5 thing, and because they were aiming for two or something like that. And so then all these other countries bandwagoned on, like the UK and everything. So now it was pushed back to 1.5, and turns out all the countries that the Marshall Islands said they had backing them didn't exist. Except for like three in the middle of Africa. Why the Congo gives a shit about the Marshall Islands, I don't know.
I
But
can't wait to find out the real story.
what
If you
rules?
remember half the details and then turn it into some other story that you heard.
No. Like this is, yeah. I mean, it's a Wendover Productions. He did a whole thing on it. It's the slogan's called 1.5 to stay alive. That's the Marshall Islands slogan. Where we detonated like 52 nukes. The Marshall Islands, the Bikini Atoll. Atoll. That's the word I was looking for. Atoll. When Jordan Peele said at the end of Nightmare at 30,000 feet, um, on this atoll in the middle of the Pacific, he
Yeah.
was on a big mountain island with a lagoon, right? But atolls are nothing but coral reef that's sticking out of the ocean because the water has gone down, right? Well, now it's rising again, so they're going to disappear.
I'm
Move,
looking at them online. They're beautiful.
aren't they? Dude,
Yeah.
and they look not a thing like fucking Peel was walking on. Nothing. I mean, he
Here's
was
one with a mountain. I found an atoll with a mountain in the middle.
okay, but on average, they're about 4 feet.
They look like they were man-made.
Why? Because they're like,
They're like circles and circles going the other way. And
yeah. Well, I mean, that's how coral reefs are made. I mean, they're made by, fish and shit. Like, literally fish and shit. Yeah.
this shit is beautiful, apparently.
Well, it's sand. All beach sand is just fish poop.
I found a picture of Birth of an Atoll, and it looks like a sex thing that South Park made.
What?
You'll see. It looks like South Park made it, and it looks sexual.
That's a volcano.
Yeah.
That's not a coral reef.
Birth of an Atoll.
Okay, an atoll is something that's barely above. Anyway, so the Bikini Atoll is where, Castle Bravo and no, not Castle. Was it Castle? Yeah, Castle Bravo, where they oopsied, and really and set off like a 15 megaton nuke when it should have only been like 3, and killed a lot of people in the Marshall Islands. So they pay them like 20 million a year for like, you know,
Yeah.
until they go underwater. They are beautiful though.
Oh man.
Yeah, but like once you're there, you're like, okay, now I got to eat something.
Yeah,
Fuck. I mean, it's sand, some palm trees, and like,
my fist.
yeah, I know. It's like I'm surrounded. Like it's too secluded for me, man. It's like if I look 20 feet that way, there's the Pacific, and if I look 20 feet that way, there's the Pacific. It's like it's just too small, you know. But China's using them over in the Strait to build fucking airfields, and then they're claiming it's a whole big thing. Anyway, I won't talk about that. So what's new, Phoenix? I haven't really talked to you in a while, man, because we've been doing the Twilight Zone with Adam and Jansen, and then Dickett, and you know, so really haven't gotten a chance to like just talk to you, man. So that's why happy we were able to make some time today on Way Off Topic Radio. The most non-scheduled show in history.
I was looking. The last time I did this show was 1 year and 1 day ago.
And that show was chopped all to hell.
It's true.
I have the original copy. You have the original copy, and Greg has the original copy.
I think I put out the original copy on my.
You did?
I think so. I don't know if I have the beginning, but
Yeah, I mean, like I chopped it down to because like afterwards, it was a really good show. I'm not gonna lie, it went well. It was fun, But dude, he has lost his fucking mind. I
yeah.
Hey Gam, what's up, buddy? Yeah, dude. And
Yeah, speaking of Greg, he says, "Whoa, Way Off Topic live again in the afternoon."
dude, speaking of the devil, did you just come in here, Greg? Because I just said your name.
Yeah, he came in a couple minutes before. Jansen is also here.
Oh, Jansen.
Doing nothing in the middle of the day. Shake my head.
Wow.
And then Jansen said, "Ha ha 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 ha."
Yo, Jansen, do you want to buy a guitar?
I just gave him a guitar. He's good.
What? You gave him a guitar?
Yeah.
Why didn't you like send it to me?
He asked for the guitar, so for building my computer, I gave him the guitar.
That's a fair trade.
Yeah.
Even though your computer, constantly doesn't work. I'm kidding.
Man.
I'm kidding. Yeah, Janssen has fixed some technical difficulties that, like, I think it was like the first time Janssen was ever on. Why do I keep saying that? Jansen was ever on.
Say something, but
Yeah. So, Adam and I, I was like, yo, we could have went back and forth for probably 2 years and never would have figured that out. So yeah, and that was the day I was like, I'll never argue with this man again about anything computer related.
someone knowing more than you never stopped you from arguing with him. Come on.
What's that? Oh, I would argue with him with other things, just nothing about computers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but everything else is on the table.
Remember when? Okay, so Twilight Zone review started off. LAW Twilight Zone review. Go download, subscribe. Started off with just me, and then Frank came along, and then eventually we got Adam a little bit. A little bit meaning he was on for season 5, right?
No, towards the end of season 4.
No, he joined for season 5.
You sure?
Yeah, 501 was his first episode.
Yeah, I do have a question. How did that all like? How did the like? I never asked how Adam ever like actually materialized. Because
Just like you.
oh,
Got a
fair,
hold of me.
fair enough. Okay, like almost the same like carbon copy.
Yeah, you guys are desperate bitches.
Who?
I asked Jansen to come over for the Super Bowl, and he's too good. He's too good for
It's
it.
the Super Bowl. I mean, you're in Phoenix. How can you have plans already?
Apparently, he's got lies on hand. So
What was he? A Tampa Bay fan?
no, he's a Cowboy fan.
Who's Tampa Bay playing?
Kansas City.
Are they?
Yes. How are you unaware of who's in the Super Bowl?
Because I just don't give a shit. Because once the Eagles are out of it, I just turn off.
Oh, all right. Well,
Like hockey, I don't watch other hockey games. I just can't do it. I don't care enough, you know. But I'll watch a Flyers game, and I'll watch the Stanley Cup as long as the Flyers are in it. But yeah, there's really no sport. I mean, football. I used to when I used to play a lot of fantasy football, but fantasy football kind of lost its luster for me.
I haven't played fantasy football in like 8 years.
I know.
But Jansen. Okay.
Guest host.
Hey, welcome on, buddy. The more the merrier. It's way off topic. There is no point.
Right. I figure I got an hour before work. I might as well just jump in here and keep you guys entertained.
Why not?
Why not?
Miss you, buddy.
No. I miss you guys too. I'm sorry I haven't been able to come around much. It's been a bummer, but
Dude, we really missed you last night. I mean, you
Holy
could
shit.
you could have enjoyed two just
terrible shows.
The first one we watched was what the hell is it? Hammer House of Horror, random anthology show that we do.
Uh-huh.
And we're watching it. And we're like, how the fuck are we gonna talk? It was an hour long. We're like, how are we gonna talk about this? It's just the same thing on repeat. Like you see a different version of the same nightmare.
yeah,
Like,
and to top it off, it's British humor, and which isn't
Yeah.
funny at all.
It's a bit dry. Yeah, you kind of acquired taste. I feel
Yeah,
you.
and I mean there was two half titties. That's it.
So you and Adam were bored, is what you were saying.
Adam wasn't there.
Oh, Adam wasn't there. Okay.
No, we were so bored. We were playing Adam's live show on our live show.
it's my new favorite segment that's done as of yesterday because he's not gonna do that show anymore.
Oh, really?
But I was
What show
playing
was it?
And he's talking about The Expanse.
Oh,
I'm in his chat, like talking to him and playing his show live.
I
I'm
say
not
one
caught up
thing
on
about
the-
Thomas Jane, and he goes, well, I'm like, I'm in too good of a mood to take this like the wrong way or anything. So I'll
Was
just
it
play
was
with
it the
it.
spoiler in the
Yeah,
in the
'cause-
group chat? Yeah.
Yeah,
I saw that.
because when I said what I said, I knew Phoenix would say, "Well, I'm not going to watch it now." I
Right.
knew he would because I know him that well.
Knowing full well that
Yeah.
Phoenix wasn't going to watch it in the first place.
Yeah, so I said that just so he would say that. Just I just wanted to see if like he was actually that triggered or not. But
Yeah, that's funny.
it was
I just
either
wa-
him
I wanted
joking
to-
around or
I wanted to jump on and tell Phoenix too that like it's not that I don't want to come over, My dad asked me if I would host him and his buddies and do barbecue for them. So I'm making brisket and pork belly burn ends and shit. So I mean, you're welcome to come and steal some if you get bored where you're at. But
dry rub,
yeah,
my man.
always.
I'll dry rub over at your house.
Okay, listen, dude, listen. Can't have that shit on here, okay?
Oh yeah,
That's
It's
fine.
too far off topic.
This is my little avatar guy is the second thing we did last night, which was Ghost of Mars. And it's
I thought that was the crow again.
No, dude, this guy's literally wearing upside down umpire uniform.
He just kicks me out again. Oh man.
Yo,
Shit.
Jackson came home Monday.
Oh yeah. I heard. That's awesome, dude. Congrats. How's he doing?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. He's a
Is he a chub yet?
the way they're feeding him, he should be because
Yeah.
they're overfeeding him. I think.
Yeah, probably a little bit. That's cool though, man. That's exciting.
Yeah.
So you're trying to sell another guitar? What are you doing, dude?
I'm trying to sell 3 because there's this orange American Strat.
orange.
Wait, so you're trying to sell 3 guitars so you can buy 1 more?
Yeah, that's what I do.
Oh, okay. It's what I do. It's my thing.
Yeah, I've been doing it for 10 years. You know,
Okay.
that's how I acquired
I
the ones
never.
I have.
I don't think you and I ever really got deep into that discussion of like what you're
No,
actually
because
doing with them.
Phoenix was the host and he would just mute
Yeah.
me off.
Exactly.
So we can
fucker.
talk about it now.
The only problem with that is that he's still technically the host of this session, so he can still fuck with you.
I know.
Well, I look at that remove button and I'm like, nah.
Yo, I snuck a Chip Chipperson in the other show, and it went by. Phoenix almost didn't catch it, and I was
No, I
so.
got it.
But you almost didn't get it. You,
I
you're-
heard it, but
you-
I was doing something else, and then I was waiting to get over to that remove button. I was like, let me finish this up, and then I'll boot his ass.
you were like, wait, back up. What did you just say? What did you just? How did you just say? In what context?
Oh jeez.
It's the least funny thing I've ever heard in my life.
What, Chip?
Chip Chipperson thing.
I know it's he's. It's supposed to be the worst thing you ever heard. That's the point.
It's almost as bad as Phoenix's dry rub puns.
It's true. But I'm not proud of it. And I don't talk. I'm not going to bring this up in 8 years like he does Chip Chipperson.
Chip Chipperson has one of the most downloaded podcasts on iTunes right now.
Great.
He's Chip for an
Super.
hour. Anthony Cumia is on there with him. Bobby Kelly, Rich Voss, all those guys are on there.
I'm gonna pretend like I know what any of those names mean.
They're like New York area comics.
Opie and Anthony guys.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
from Opie and Anthony, but Opie's lost his fucking mind, and he just videotapes himself walking down, the rich street of New York, and just talking about nothing. And yeah, Anthony's doing, he started, I think it's called The Compound. So it's like a radio network. So he fills up, I think 24 hours of shows.
Wow, that's great.
I defy you. I defy you to find something that is consistently more funny than the OP and Jim show. 9/11.
Oh God.
Oh, you got this, Jansen.
Wait, what?
I don't know. He's combining you guys where you're Jack now and he's Link. I don't know.
Welcome back, Jack Links. Jack Links? What?
I'm so confused.
Jackson Links. Jack
Oh, okay.
Links.
Yeah, that's what you're talking about.
Oh, boy.
Oh, okay. I was like, yeah, I don't think that's in reference to me. Okay.
Yeah. Well, it came right when you were just joining us, pretty much.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So Jackson has two middle names, and I
kid.
fought Missy with this for about 3 minutes. Is it weird?
What?
To have
Well, what are they? I mean, that's the question.
Anthony Joseph,
Adolf,
not Dick Dickett.
Pol Pot.
Yo, Dick Dickett pulled out Mein Kampf, KKK, but he pulled out
Birth of a Nation on VHS.
Vampire
Wait, are you telling me-
Economy.
Are you telling me that Dick's the new Adam?
Adam. We brought all this up. We were talking about that, and he's like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to say what Adam was talking about because it was about a different show, but that's why he's so sensitive to that stuff at that time. But Dick's a big World War II history buff, so he's just bringing out
Is he really?
yeah.
So am I.
Yeah, I mean, I
Really?
get having that stuff or being interested in that stuff for that reason. That doesn't bother me or anything.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Dick. That's why, Saturday night he's going to come on Web Topic. So, yeah, I'll get to know Dick a little bit better than that. Because if he's a big World War II buff, I know what Saturday night's going to be about.
I know where I won't be.
I
You're
know.
just gonna get to know a little Dick. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Well, he's going to try to get his stats up and get him more eyes on him, so he's going to be Big Dick. So Frank's going to get Big Dick.
Oh, okay. So we're going from little Dick to giant chode.
Yeah, he's going to fluff him a little bit,
Oh, gotcha.
career-wise,
Okay.
and then just get him Big Dick.
Frank's gonna break out the penis pump and everything.
I'm going to two-hand it.
Oh God.
Anyway.
So no, I don't think that those two middle names are bad. It's when they don't flow, right? So when you have two middle names that don't flow, Anthony Joseph, that flows well. I don't think that's bad.
Yeah,
No.
so it's Jackson Anthony Joseph Linker. And Joseph is her grandfather's name, and Anthony is my middle name and my dad's middle name.
The only problem that you made with that is that kid's gonna want to go by AJ at some point.
Thank
Never gets
you.
his first name.
That's what I said,
No,
dude. That's what
he's
I said.
right.
And here's the thing. She didn't want to do Jackson Joseph Linker because she didn't want him to be JJ. And I'm
He's
like,
way better than AJ.
so you changed so him being Jackson Anthony Linker, he was nobody calls anyone JA.
Right. Yeah, I almost started going by JD, but then I knew a kid growing up who my parents hated, and he went by JD, and so I wasn't allowed to.
Now he's in prison.
Yeah, probably. I have no idea.
He's probably a rapist. But my point being is, it's like you did this to avoid a problem, to create another very similar name. And AJ, there was this kid growing up. It went from AJ to A gay to A gay cockwasher.
Damn, you guys got
Shit.
3 levels deep on this.
Dude, by senior year, his name wasn't even resembling A gay anymore. It was just like the most awful, like, gay shit.
They just called him Fairy.
But the best one was A gay. The first time I heard A gay cockwasher, I fell out. That was the funniest thing ever.
My wife and I were talking about like high school and like how much shit has changed last night. And like, well, for one, like conversationally, you can't say shit like that anymore, right?
Oh no, God!
And then like the other thing we were talking about was like whatever happened to games like Bloody Knuckles, where you'd like smack each other's knuckles.
Oh
as hard
yeah,
as you
yeah.
could. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
yeah. Like you
that's
hold them out
gone.
like this or like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or do it with the quarter on the table. Like
Yeah,
nobody
quarter
does
one.
that shit anymore. They're all too fucking.
Because they're all
aggressive with their
bitches,
phones.
dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I miss that shit.
I think
That was
there's a
good times.
virtual game they can do with Bloody Knuckles, like an app they download.
I don't know, probably.
Like, oh, you smashed my virtual knuckles, man. That really hurt.
Yeah, dude. It's
Yeah,
called,
it's called
Pokemon. Or yeah, they Minecraft in the Pokemon ARG there.
You're really aging yourself there, Frank.
Minecraft and their bitcoins and their
Goddamn
laptop.
kids, and your ZZ Tap.
Damn youths. Eh.
No, youths. Yeah. That's date myself right there. No, yeah, literally
That was
in
a girl.
let's see.
Youths.
Yeah, Utes. 2 Utes. In 10 days I'll be 38. I know. Fuck.
I'm gonna be 30 this year. I turned 30 in September.
Dude, it just prepare yourself to go light speed to 40.
Dude, I mean, I'm already feeling like the first half of my 20s dragged, and the second half is just kind of blown by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ever since I got married, like,
Yeah.
time is just
And
I can't
Not me.
understand it anymore.
the 30s, it's all blurred and none of it matters.
How
You're just waiting for death at 30.
Yeah.
Just give up.
well the way we
30.
feel, yeah, dude. Yeah. Like I feel like I'm 80. Like I can barely move. It's fucking horrible.
Are you already grunting when you get up, Jansen?
Oh yeah.
Well, you say you're already there. What are you eating? There's another
It's
guy
basically
out
like an adult Lunchable.
trying to keep your kid at heart.
So Subway?
It's a small plate from Hillshire Snacking.
Oh God, is that meat in a plastic container?
Yeah, it's in a plastic container with like croutons, cheese, meat. It's like I said, it's like an adult Lunchable. It's like better quality meat and cheese and shit.
Just wait, Gam. You'll be old before you know it. Every day you get closer to being older.
Yeah, I don't grunt so much when I get up. When I get up, it's when I'm going to bed. I'm like laying down. I'm like, oh God. And all I did was sit in my chair for 12 hours.
Here's aging. it's like a cycle where you're like, all right, I'm gonna eat well. I mean, you're laying in bed and you're like, tomorrow I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna work out a little bit, and then I'm gonna eat well, and I'm gonna feel great when I go to bed tomorrow. Second you wake up, it's like reset. You eat like dog shit, and then you go to bed with the same exact thoughts.
Yeah. I mean,
I never eat. I eat like once every like 2 days. I'm never hungry.
You're eating as we're speaking right now.
First thing I've eaten since
Am I hanging out with a couple 5-year-olds?
yesterday morning.
You're eating a Lunchable. You're eating goldfish. What the fuck is happening?
It's lunchtime for me. It's breakfast
Phoenix,
for you.
don't even start with me, dude. I know what you eat.
I gotta go to work after this. I just came from work, so and I worked all night, so yeah.
You live with people who eat like 5-year-olds too, so I know you do too.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I just don't eat that.
You don't eat mac and cheese and hot dogs?
Missy
No.
has no palate whatsoever. She eats the same cereal every morning, and if I even try to make her like breakfast, dude, she gets so like upset. Like she has to have her cereal. That's it. And if it deviates, she doesn't know what to do. She gets so mad. So I'm like, wow.
I eat like maybe 2 meals a day, if that. Like usually I get up around like 10 o'clock with my new schedule. And so like now I'll eat like this little snack and then I won't eat.
Isn't getting
until
up
dinner.
at 10 o'clock the shit? I mean, it's so
It's basically
awesome.
the best thing ever.
Oh my goodness, I love it.
Especially like when my wife gets out of bed at around like 8:30 and then I just kind of spread out.
Fuck yeah, dude. That hour of just like, fucking yeah, there's no furnace next to me now. Hell yeah. My wife's ass is a fucking furnace, let me tell you.
We got a 25-year-old muffin in the chat.
You say a 25-year-old Muppet?
Muffin.
Muffin.
His nickname's Muffin.
Oh no, I knew that. I was just giving him shit.
Greg's awesome.
I don't discriminate like you.
Yeah, no, Gregorio. Gregorio. DP from our little.
Oh, what we were talking about before we were rudely interrupted was
Okay,
Twilight
dude.
Zone, actually. So, yeah, Adam was on, and then Jansen joined. But right before Jansen joined, we were getting all frustrated with each other for like 3 weeks straight because StreamYard is apparently like racist against Chrome.
I don't think it's StreamYard's fault. I think it's Chrome's fault. Chrome's a garbage application to begin with.
Whichever.
By the way,
listen.
I never changed my. I'm using Chrome right now. I've
No,
never
that's
changed
fine.
it.
It's about whoever's hosting, right? So
Yeah.
whoever's hosting needs to be using something else.
Well, Adam was the one hosting at the beginning, so there goes your theory.
What was he using?
But he wasn't using. He's the one not using the mixer. So unless our mixer's fucked with his side,
Dude.
Fuck, I don't know, dude. I don't remember.
I don't remember either. But at least we fixed it, and then we were abandoned again.
Oh my god. Dude.
And
It was.
now
fu-
we got our
Listen,
best
dude.
cast ever.
They dangle the money in front of you. You can't just say no. You know what I mean?
You could if you had integrity, but that's cool.
Fuck that.
No.
I like money too much.
I mean, look, yeah, I podcasted with a USB mic for almost 5 years. And it's
I
hard
don't
to.
want to have this discussion again.
I know. I'm just saying. But the other day when something happened to his mic or something, and you went, wow, that was Adam. It's like, they're so unpredictable. They either sound really great or they pick up everything. I don't know why.
I just noticed with a USB mic, the computer has too many fuck ups.
It's just they're just inconsistent.
I mean,
all.
I'm technically
Inconsistent.
using a USB mic.
Inconsistent. Yes.
Well, I mean, I guess not. It's XLR to a DAC and then to the computer. So I guess.
I mean, that's what the mixer is technically. It's hooked with a USB cord, but it's running through that. So
Yeah.
it's not like the computer has an XLR input.
True. That'd be sick though.
It would.
I bet you they make separate cards you can install with XLR inputs on them.
I don't know
Oh,
if
of
it's not
course. But it's not worth it at all.
No. Especially if you got like multiple audio sources going on.
Internet Explorer, doesn't that still exist?
It does, but how does he remember that when he's 25?
I
You know what
know.
the dumbest thing is my job. I still use Internet Explorer. That's what's real dumb.
Does the paperclip help you out when you get lost?
No, that's
creepy. Put this news in the
Clippy.
garbage.
Fucking nightmare fuel.
That paperclip was the bane of my existence. It's like, you're so vague. I don't know what you're saying, Mr. Paperclip. Tell me what
I've
to
never
do.
actually seen the paperclip in person.
I did. Dude, I don't know dick about
I
computers.
think the paperclip was more of a. It was more prevalent in like
AOL.
Windows 95 and shit,
Yeah.
and like when XP came out, it started to kind of go away a little bit. Like you could still find it, but it wasn't just always on.
My gateway had it. You know, the big moo cow box.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, gateways are notorious for being pieces of shit anyway.
Well, yeah, but Clippy, he wasn't happy. Like he was unhappy a lot. I don't know why. And then all of a sudden, Clippy downloaded 20,000 images of porn to the computer.
I don't think.
Oh, how conveniently Clippy did this.
I'm
was Clippy,
serious. I'm
you gotta
serious,
believe
dude.
me.
I'm serious. I mean, I'm talking like every genre of porn known to man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, dude.
You know that does include child pornography. Do you really want to go down this road? To have this
Oh
conversation
shit!
with us
Here we
right now?
go. All right, I have to go, guys. It's been
I
real.
didn't know it was on the computer till my dad told me it was there. I don't know. I didn't do it on purpose. AOL chat, dude. There's a link. You click it, and all of a I don't know.
You're
Yeah.
inviting dudes
I
over.
had AIM Instant Messenger. I used that a
No,
lot
it
in grade
wasn't
school and
gay porn. It was regular porn. But I was 14.
Did you not just say every type of porn known to man?
Okay, fine. I guess, but there was a lot of lesbians too. You know,
shit.
lost scissoring. I would assume. I didn't know they were down. I wish I did, so I could have enjoyed some of them. But no, I got in a lot of trouble to not enjoy any of them.
Yeah, it sounds like your dad had a fun time though. When he discovered what you did, waited 3 hours, didn't leave his office, and then came out and was like, "Frank!"
It was like
looks
3
comes
days
out-
though. It was like
come-
3 days. Yeah.
He comes out
Come to
looking all
think
like
of
dehydrated and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
He looks
fucking
like
strung out.
Is
He looks like
mommy
the
and daddy getting back together again? No.
Looks like he just came off the set of Spun.
He looks like Randy Marsh when the internet goes out.
What?
I'll show you. The internet finally. They have little tents where you can go and look at the internet, and he goes in there.
Why did the apocalypse happen or something?
No, the internet just went out, and they come in, and this is him. Like he's in there like an hour, and then he come in. It looks like this.
It was a spooky ghost.
That's a lot of cum.
Yeah.
Wow. He came all over himself. That's an explosion right there.
I mean, is that overexposure or is that just you've been pent up for a few months?
That was because he was pent up.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah. You need to get the poison out sometimes.
Yeah, someone's got to suck out that venom,
Either somebody's going to get murdered or I got to jerk it. All right.
or one then the other in quick succession.
Like, yeah.
Well, for 2 years I didn't have to worry about that because I was on, a schedule every month. Same time, 6:30 in the morning, every month.
6:30 in the morning.
6:30 in the morning, jerking it in a doctor's office every second of the month for 2 years.
Oh shit.
Dude, the rabbit hole of porn on my phone
anything
that
you wanna
I had to
say
go
before you
through.
go?
Nothing in particular. Just wanted to drop in and say I miss you guys. I got to go get ready for work, but it was good to chit chat for you guys for a little bit.
Was
If
it?
you're ever doing this again in the middle of the day, just let me know. As long as it's before
Yep.
12ish, I'm good to join. So
Well,
talk to you later.
just to let you know, Dickett is going to do this with me Saturday night. So if you're available,
We're gonna talk about World War II
Ooh,
and
I plagiarized
how
a World War II paper in 8th grade. It was like 20 pages long of all Wikipedia.
World
We had
War.
good ideas, just bad execution.
Yeah.
Well, see, no, the cool thing about World War II right now is we're finding out all like everything that was so like wrong because Halder pretty much, was the narrator of really what went on like on the Eastern Front. But then after this, the USSR fell, all
He's
the
really trying hard not to play his clip right now.
what?
Just go. I'm not interrupting. man.
Okay, I gotta go. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Yeah.
See ya. See ya. No, all I'm saying is like it's cool learning new things that we never knew before because the Soviets opened up their archives and they're finding that there's big discrepancies.
Are you saying the Soviets were little or World War II stuff's a little shady?
No, the Germans were
No.
even more. Well, Halder was. He was a he was like the like the equivalent of like a 5-star general of the army, right? And when they lost Stalingrad, that was pretty much the turning point, and then the Germans were on the retreat. But Halder wanted to do things a certain way, and Hitler wanted to do things a different way.
Hitler had some ideas.
Hitler wanted to go into the Caucasus before
Hitler!
Yeah. Hitler wanted to go into the Caucasus to get oil because they were running out of oil and they couldn't fight a war on the scale they were doing it for any longer than about October of 41, and the Barbarossa didn't start until like early July of 41. So they didn't have much oil to begin with. So they had to get south to the Caucasus to get the oil. Otherwise, they would just come to a grinding halt, which they did, because they finally got there, but the Russians blew up all the refineries to a magnitude of like, what the fuck? How did they do this? So it took a little while for them to start pumping oil back into the war machine. You know what I mean? And that gave the Russians enough time to, basically, build back up and everything. There you go. But we weren't taught that in school. We weren't even taught about Barbarossa because Halder just said that, Hitler was a madman and he wanted to go south when we should have went to Moscow, and that's what we did, but blah, 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 blah. And that was that. And everybody just took that as fact. All right, I'll shut up now. You're hanging yourself. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, me and Dick will have a riveting conversation about that. Stay tuned. Anyway, so Phoenix,
Yeah,
are you done with the surgeries?
I believe so.
Good.
I believe so. I have it written on my resolution list with no more surgeries. I also have murder slightly less. And
A week or a month?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Overall, on average, whatever average you want to do is slightly less.
A month. Yeah, like at least 2 a month. Give yourself.
I'm not going to give out numbers. I'm just saying slightly less throughout the year.
Well, and the great thing about Arizona is, you can go a couple hours north, south, east, or west, and it's like you're in a different part of the world anyway.
Muffin says, heard about the Phillies having the most losses in MLB history.
I think every Philly team holds that record in their respected sport. The 76ers sure do.
The 76ers are the fucking worst.
The Phillies suck, Greg. That's why 07, 08, and 09 were so awesome, because they won. but they, and that's it. We are fair weather fans, except for the Flyers and the Eagles. I said it 100 times. The Eagles can lose every game for 10 years straight, and they'll sell out every game because Philly loves to boo.
And punch cop horses, and throw shit at Santa Claus.
Once that happened, once
That's all you need. It just has to be once.
they fucked him up.
Philly's the worst city. I was talking last night when I went like this, and I was waiting for you guys to finish talking about Philadelphia, and I was like, if it's city of brotherly love, that sounds a lot like gay sex to me.
And there's the neighborhood right there.
There you go.
10 blocks of, names of streets with rainbows next to them. And
The most famous from the person from the city doesn't actually exist.
it's literally called the neighborhood, and everybody lives there is gay, and they just walk down the street and say, hey, and they grab each other's balls. And
Just balls?
well, I'm sure they grab some mule too, maybe some ass. I don't know. I'm not a gay man. I don't know how gay men interact with each other.
Take a stroll. That's what I'm saying.
Like, hey, like instead of like a high five, do you just do a squeeze? I mean,
Hello.
the French kiss. I mean,
Like, this neighborhood's awesome.
wow, what friendly people.
Balls will never dry in this neighborhood.
A lot of
Great.
condoms in the fucking back alleys, by the way. Yep.
At least they're using condoms.
Well, HIV does exist. It is statistically more prevalent in that community. I don't know why. It just says because the movie Philadelphia told me so.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, South Park, the full-blown AIDS. I wish it was something a little less serious.
Family Guy.
What did I say, South Park?
Yeah.
Yeah, I meant. So, who do you think's going to win the Super Bowl? Tom Brady? By how much?
Not Tom Brady.
Dude, he's literally a head coach / offensive coordinator / quarterback with pads on the field.
Yeah.
How do you beat that?
How did the Giants beat him twice and the Eagles beat him once?
The Giants beat him twice with the most fluky duke fucking ways of beating a team I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Eli Manning is the luckiest man in the world. I literally watched a man hit the Powerball twice live.
But if you're looking for that kind of acrobatics and weird plays, you got Patrick Mahomes on one side. That's the man that's going to do it.
Patrick Mahomes is lucky he's still playing the way he plays, dude.
He should be injured 50 times over.
Didn't he get hurt twice this year already?
I don't know about twice, but yeah, he got that concussion right after they fucked up his ankle or something, or his knee, or
No.
but he came back.
Andy Reid's still the coach there, right?
Yeah.
That fucking Mormon.
Don't say that too loud around here.
Why? Yeah, Mormons around there?
Yeah. Come and join DC, the promised land.
No thanks.
I've been to DC.
Yeah, so have I.
Good.
I
good. What's this one? Oh, that's weird.
I got to drive through it 4 times. Well, I did drive through it 4 times a year going to races. I hate DC. The Beltway is the worst thing they ever came up with. Will you get my face off there, please?
Here's a weird one.
Ooh. That's better. That's more natural.
I like this one. for no reason.
Hi, Phoenix. Hi, Phoenix. I'll never get that right.
Hey, Frank.
You gotta
So
have a super deep voice when you do that when we're on that one.
look at that little man down there. There. Oh, I can use my reverb effects. I don't.
What else
I'm
you want
not.
to talk about?
I'm not touching anything on this mixer. Are you kidding me?
Visual jokes for a podcast.
Oh, I know. Anyway, so any new jokes? What do you call a racist pilot? I mean, a black pilot.
You've done this joke twice this week.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I know.
I'm not participating in this.
However, I did use it this morning on my buddy Mike Dixon because I haven't seen him in like 3 weeks, and dude, killed it. Fucking slayed him.
You call him a filthy, a very fine pilot is what you call him.
Did you really upload the entire show?
No, Greg's like our weird historian. He said I only did the second half.
Yeah, but Greg does have the full. Yeah.
I have it. I don't think I posted it. I think I cut out. Not because I was ashamed, but because I'm like, nobody's gonna want to listen to this.
I didn't post it because, look, I'm not the type of person that's like. Plus, I didn't know him that well to begin with, so no one's perfect. Some people go through shit, whatever. You know what I mean?
Was it for like 10 more minutes?
Huh?
Said you got me for like 10 more minutes.
It's fine. But man, all I'm saying is just like it was so weird. But I was just like, well, I'll give him another chance, see what happens, and it just didn't work.
Are you still doing your ADHD radio thing? No.
See, we were talking about changing it to ADHD radio because the Way Off Topic radio, and you know how you don't fight chemistry and you just don't fight the natural pattern of things, as long as you're going down the path you want to go down for what you're doing, right? Because the more organic it becomes, the better it will become, right? Then the less forced. So the show that Scott and I eventually came to start doing wasn't very way off topic-y enough. I mean, it was two people who are struggling with ADHD trying to do a radio show together.
Yeah.
And you don't have it. You have other quirks to you, but you don't have ADHD.
How dare you?
Trust me, you're not totally normal by a long shot. But I'm, mentally challenged.
Good job.
Thank you.
You walked right up to that line.
I went.
Skip those last two syllables. You get what I'm saying?
No, but my point being is, me and him were just.
Yeah.
And so. I finally said, okay, so let's just do ADHD because, way off topic. I kind of I just say I find a YouTube channel that I like. I'll reach out. I'm like, yo, you want to be a guest on a podcast? And you'd be surprised how many, because people like talking about themselves, especially YouTubers right now, because YouTubers that do it for a living anyway, because it's so hard to make money with YouTube now after all that shit that's gone down. So they're looking for every YouTuber is now doing a podcast. It's hysterical. And it's like, I hate to tell you something, but if you're looking for a new form of income, I think you have the wrong idea of podcasts.
Oh, yeah.
Oh God.
Once it's like everything. Once the celebrity started doing it, there's not going to be any money for the rest of the people.
No, I mean, like I can make money doing ICP if I want to. I choose not to. I mean, I've had sponsors approach me and they want to give me money, so I fucking plug them. But fuck that. I'm not gonna do it. I won't do it.
I've made tens of dollars on Patreon. That's where you get your money. Okay.
Yeah, I've been meaning to like that was a joke. The 169, right? I've been
No.
meaning to change that. Yeah, I know. Can you imagine that was a joke? So I've been meaning to change that, but I always remember that I need to change it as I'm driving. So by the time I get to my destination, it's out of my head because I don't want to do that while I'm driving, you know? And I'm always working and driving, so it's really hard for me to do these kinds of things. You know what I mean? Like to whatever. Anyway, um so uh okay, so everybody that's listening, so Phoenix has started John Carpenter podcast, an anthology podcast. We're still doing the Twilight Zone podcast. Um, been doing the John Carpenter and the Anthology G podcast with him. Finally figured out the formats of both of them yesterday. It only took 3 weeks. But Phoenix, do you want to just kind of run down with the anthology?
No.
Why?
No. Yeah, we every Wednesday we do kind of a double feature. It won't be a double feature for long. We probably won't even do Wednesday for that much longer. But as of right now, it's we do an anthology show. We choose it completely at random out of like 120 shows or something, and we just choose a random episode and then we talk about it. We watch it together, talk about it. We also record the discussion, our little live commentary during the episode. That's only on the Patreon if you're a subscriber there. And then after that, well, just the last 2 weeks, we've been doing a John Carpenter review. After that, there's 3 episodes out of that total. And we did Ghosts of Mars yesterday, and it's just awful, just awful. What's next week? You chose Christine, right?
Yeah, Christine, and believe it or not, the whole random board, I chose random. An episode called Random. So random,
No,
isn't
it's
it?
called it's called Nightmare at Ground Zero.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. You know, I guess. No. All right,
No, it's you.
it's me.
It's you.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean,
That
in this
LAW
play,
review series.
I mean, up in this play, it was what I just said.
Fine, we'll call it random for you.
Awesome. And that's next week, right?
That's next Wednesday, which
Next
would be my calendar's covered up by Giant TV now. What is that? The 10th?
Uh,
10th. I just looked it up.
yeah, because I have a new soldering iron coming on the 10th. It's a big day for me.
I don't know how to respond to that. What am I supposed to do with that information?
I don't know. It's just
What model?
the blue one.
All right, but yeah, lawstudios.com, and then Loitering in Wonderland on YouTube, which is where you can watch this video to get all of our great visual gags that we did.
Yeah. And reddragonsradio.com. I mean, just go there. Great stuff abound. Get all of your entertainment news, and I wouldn't say reviews because he doesn't review anything. He just says that he saw something but won't tell you about it.
Does he still have Twilight Zone review on that?
Who?
On Red Dragons Radio?
Yeah.
Is that the only show he has anymore of ours?
Well, he never put the podcast on there because he didn't agree with the premise.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, I mean it's his. It's his channel. He can do whatever he wants. Um, and to be honest with you, I haven't gone on it in I don't know how long. So I use Spotify.
DragonsRadio.com.
I personally use Spotify.
Banshee. He's got King Falls AM.
Yep. Actually, King Falls AM. Their first episode, they were only on 2 channels. One was RedDragonsRadio.com and the other one was I forget what the other one was. When they
If I
first
go to Twilight Zone review on here, LAW Twilight Zone review, it's the last episode he has on here is 149, the new exhibit. That was a long, long time ago.
wait, 149, 149. That was 2 weeks. No, that was about a month and a half ago.
That was October of 2019.
Yeah, about a month and a half ago, like 2 months ago.
2019.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
he's a bit behind.
a bit. We're on episode 217. We
Well,
just did yesterday or
uh,
2 days ago.
okay. The did you send him an embeddable player?
I've never sent him anything. So
Okay, so that's what it was. He was updating the show to the website manually,
yeah.
right?
Well, if we
And
need to update, just have him let me know. I'll
and
help.
I remember that he kept asking me if there was embeddable, player like I can send you an embeddable Podbean player, right? And I just send it to you, I email it to you. And then you take it, you put it on liw.com and you just set it there. And whenever I upload a show, it uploads the player on your website. You don't have to do anything with it. You know what I
Well,
mean?
tell him to do that if we need to, and I'll get a hold of him. But I'm gonna head out.
So, but yeah, I mean, like, if you want to, Podbean's free for the amount of Twilight Zone content a month. So there you go. I mean, you could do it that way. It's just something to think about. That's all.
I'm pretty sure it is on Podbean.
Yeah, I know, but you need to have an account through Podbean.
Pretty sure I do, but I'll look into it later.
Okay, well, just
Um,
just throw it out there. Yep.
Ending the broadcast now, and then we'll play the rest of that song on the outro.
Awesome. By the way, the song "No Effects" just came out yesterday. Check it out.
Called "Fuck Euphemism."
It's awesome.
All right.
Phoenix, thanks for coming on, buddy.
Thanks for having me against my will.
It was fun to catch up with you again, buddy. Really.
Unmute the site. Here we go. There we go. All right.
Well, that's the end of of the song.
I'll talk to you later, Frank.